Hi everyone. Today's Advent video is a bit of a departure from the holiday thoughts and traditions that we have been sharing.
But we think it's an important one. Sometimes, for a lot of us anyway, the holidays hurt. This year, with all its many challenges, changes, and losses, has brought most of us some feelings of grief at some point. This is a huge topic, and we can't possibly even begin to cover it all in a few minutes. But we wanted to offer some thoughts and share some resources because it's a topic that's been much on our minds.
Yeah, sometimes the holidays are hard and sad because a loved one's presence is missed, whether they're gone from this earth or just physically distant or relationally distant, perhaps grown and moved on with their own lives.
Sometimes they're hard because of the unrealistic expectations and pressures we or other people create for ourselves. That can lead to anxiety, depression, guilt, and frustration.
And sometimes the season is hard because we have that idealized picture of family life that you find on the Hallmark Channel that it's so far from our own reality.
Very far.
We grieve sometimes over what we wish we had.
Except that nobody really has that, do they?
No.
Not all the time,
really.
Anyway. Personally, I've been absolutely dreading Christmas this year. And it used to be my favorite time of year. But last Christmas Day, my dad, who for my whole life was my person, died. And so now that sadness, that loss, is part of the season for me.
But grieving, even at Christmas, is okay. And it will take many forms. Being sad or angry is okay. Feeling numb is okay. Happiness also is okay. It doesn't mean that you've forgotten your loss or that you're not honoring that loss. No one grieves exactly the same way as someone else, and it changes over time.
It sure does. And going through all of those emotions is exhausting and sometimes surprising. I was shocked and even, ashamed to feel anger towards my dad for, leaving us as Christmas got closer. But as I've studied, I've learned that's actually a pretty common response.
And a common response for people of faith as well. You have to ignore a lot of scripture if you're going to pretend that people of faith don't get angry with God or overcome with sadness or even questioning God. Especially you have to ignore the Psalms and the prophets. And even Jesus wept at Lazarus' tomb right before he knew he was going to resurrect him from the dead.
Right. So give yourself permission to feel however you feel in the moment and set some boundaries accordingly. It is absolutely okay to pull back from some holiday commitments that you are used to keeping, or just to make some new traditions, do things differently. It's okay, too, to need support and to ask for it. Talking with someone as you process all this stuff can be incredibly helpful. We'll link some online support resources below.
Most importantly, I'd say remember to be kind. It's hard work that you're doing when you're grieving. Treat yourself and other people around you like people who are in the middle of a long marathon and need strength. Use compassion, encouragement, and give permission to rest on a regular basis.
Yes.
Scripture promises the day when we won't have to grieve is definitely coming.
But it's not here yet.
It is not here yet. There is time to grieve, and it's okay, even if that time is now.
You're not alone.
You're not. We appreciate you taking a little time this holiday season to prepare with us, and we wish you a very blessed season of Advent and Christmas. Bye-bye.
Bye.